What's the crack? What's the bleeding story? How's everyone doing? Bleeding after hearing bad news here. I'm fucking freaked out. I'm hearing that Neighbours is after being moved, after being jammed from Channel 5. No more Neighbours. Only joking. But yeah, that's true, apparently. So sorry to all the Neighbours fans and everything like that. You know, it's a dark day. Join the Gunner Brigade. We're in the fucking mud, just like the Neighbours fans. You know, but yeah, just dropping a quick video. I was actually just watching the Barcelona game there, the Atletico 4-2. It was actually a good game. Barca went 4 up. Diego Simeone made 4 changes just after half time and fucking got them going. I'll tell you, they kicked into gear. They got back to 4-2. Dani Alves got sent off. Atletico couldn't get back in the game, but geez, I'll tell you one thing, Simeone had them fucking running. He had them fighting for every ball. It was just like watching a completely different game compared to when you watch Arsenal, just the boring shit that we do. He's a manager I'd love to have. He wouldn't tolerate the shit that's going on in our club. There's no fucking way. He'd probably fucking start swinging digs at Edu and smash him and his fucking jet ski up and pull the fucking speedos on his cigar off him and punch him in the face. Vinay, he'd kill him, you know. But yeah, you know, we're left with this shit fucking, like, you know, this clown Arteta. You know, I'm not even getting worked up over it. I don't want to bleed and talk about them today. They're just fucking doing me head in the more I think about it. Aubameyang came on then. He done okay, like, you know, he was just running around. He was obviously pumped that he's playing there, like, you know. Yeah, look, he held the ball up a bit here and there. He didn't fucking do much. Now I turned it off after I think it was 90 minutes or something like that. So look, he could have scored. I don't know, but I don't think he did. But yeah, look, just dropping the video. Just the fixtures are out for the next round of the FA Cup. A cup that I would have loved to be in that we're not in. You know, and I'm just watching the sort of second half of the Forest Leicester game, and fair play to Forest. Fair fucking play to them. They're doing brilliant. 3-1 at the minute. I'd say if Leicester get a goal back, it could be fucking squeaky bum time, like, you know. But no, look, they're 3-1, went into half time. Fair play to them. You know, the manager again in Nottingham Forest doing his homework with Leicester like he did with Arsenal. He has them playing well, and they coming out in the second half and they're holding their own. You know, fair play. You know, Brendan Rodgers could be under a bit of pressure if they lose. You know, is Leicester, let's say like Chelsea, are they cutthroat? Get rid of him. I'd fucking take him if you bleeding. You know, we're like hyenas in the African plains. We're just fucking any carcass that's there. We're trying to take the meat off. You know, if Brendan Rodgers came fucking available, I'd take him hands down. And it's only because we're fighting amongst scraps here. Scraps. That's all we are. You know what I mean? So yeah, would you take him? You know, if you were told, look, does Arsenal board are interested in him, to take him over Arteta, drop it in the comments there, or hit the likes if you agree with me, you know, because I'll tell you one thing, he's a better manager than Arteta. Just the fixtures here for the next round of the Cup, I'll just go through them and what I think could be the result. Have Palace v Stoke. Patrick Vieira, there's another manager, done a great job yesterday. I think it was 2-0, was it 2-0 or 3-0 or something like that. Done a great job into the next round of the Cup. That's all you can do. Beat the teams in front of you. Keep it simple. Yeah, he's doing okay with Palace. You know, there's a bit of a project there, and he's doing okay. He is more experienced, let's say, than Arteta. Arteta was just given the job after just handing the cones out for Man City. Paddy went to, you know, he done the Man City youth team, the under 23s or whatever, 21s, whatever. Then went over to New York. Then went to Nice in Paris, and now he's in the Premiership. He's learning his trade. Whereas we just go and we just give this fucking clown a bleeding big contract and give him loads of money to spend, and what do you get from it? you get knocked out of every cup competition in England, and you're not going to get top four. You've nothing to play for. Same old, same old. 8th must be a trophy now to Arsenal, because I'd say that's all we're going to come, is 8th, 7th, 6th. If great success, like, you know, we spent whatever 250 million and we move up 2 positions. Whoa! Like, I just can't hold in the excitement there. Everton then v Bournemouth or Bournemouth. I'd love Bournemouth to go far. Cup dreams, you know, this is what the FA Cup's about. They're playing Bournemouth later on this evening. It'll be great. I think it's an uphill battle. Bournemouth, as it says the other day, you know, they're in the top 3-4 in the Championship, and they want to push on to get automatic promotion, and they signed a few players that they needed. They tried to do what they thought was best, so hopefully it does go well for them. I think I think they'll do a good job. Hopefully they will. And I just think it'll be a tough game for them today with Bournemouth. But I think Bournemouth will do the job, and in the next round they have Everton in the cup, so that'll be a tricky one as well. I think Everton will have way too much for them, you know. So next up game then is Liverpool v Norwich. You know, look, Liverpool done a job against Cardiff today, 3-1. They had it in control. You know, nothing really too dramatic there. Liverpool in the next round, I have a feeling they'll go far in the FA Cup this year. I think it's a cup competition that Liverpool would love to win. Look, all the teams would love to win, but I just think Klopp would like to win the FA Cup. Just me personally, this is just something I think. You know, what manager doesn't, I know, but you know, look, they're out of the league. I don't think they'll catch Man City. They want to be doing really well, like, you know, to catch Man City. So next big competition in England is the FA Cup. So I think he'll throw everything at it. And look, fair play to them. They're a big club. That's what big clubs do. If they can't get one league, they'll go for. If they can't get the league, they'll go for the next big thing. Obviously, Champions League still available, but I'm just talking about the FA Cup here. Next, Luton Town and Chelsea. Another team, Tuchel. You know, Luton Town away, Chelsea. I think they'll have enough. You know, I think they'll have plenty in the tank there, to beat Luton. But look, it's a good payday for Luton, getting Chelsea down to their ground, and I hope they make a lot of money from it. You know, I don't like seeing, let's say, these teams, like, you know, I like seeing the lower teams getting big games, because that's what the FA Cup's about, isn't it? Middlesbrough then and Spurs, that'll be a good game. Middlesbrough are actually doing okay at the minute. They've signed a few players as well in the transfer window, and then you have Spurs. You know, Conte's doing well as well, so you can sort of see. Look, I think Spurs I think they'll get a result out of it. Conte will get a result out of that, because like Klopp, I think if Conte gets, let's say they win the FA Cup, it's the torn out of their side, if you know what I mean. Oh, you haven't won trophies in years and years, grand. It's just getting that off their back, and then they can concentrate. Right, we've won a cup, let's go on now and kick on and push up the league, and, you know, do that. And I think if they do win the FA Cup, it's going to be very dangerous for Arsenal, because, as it says, they will push on with Conte, because he's a top class manager. You know, you know, it's looking to me. I have them written down here, and look, I'll continue on, and I'll sort of give you me opinion then. So then we have Nottingham Forest, Leicester. Whoever wins that game versus Huddersfield Town. That could have been us. It could have been Arsenal v Leicester, but we don't. We were shit. We didn't deserve to be there. But yeah, Huddersfield Town in the next round for that. That'd even be a great game. Nottingham Forest, if they do get through Leicester against Huddersfield Town, that'd be a good draw. I'd like to see that game. Good tough game. Nottingham Forest again would be at home if they beat Leicester. So yeah, it seems to be a tough place to go, in fairness. Like, you know, if they're beating Arsenal and if they beat Leicester, you know what I mean, it's a tough place to go, and, like, you know, Huddersfield will be up against it, and personally I think Forest would actually beat them. So there you go, Forest would be even moving further up. You know, by the time you watch this video, Forest could have lost. I don't know. I'm watching it, and I think there's about 60 minutes gone in the game. So, you know, the Forest are winning. So, next then, Peterborough, again at home, v Man City. So, another big team. Man City will be, look, I think that'll be the end of Peterborough in the FA Cup. But, as it says, I love seeing the big teams go to these smaller stadiums, and no disrespect to anyone, like, you know, but yeah, that's a real cup tie. It'd be great if they actually bet them. It'd be brilliant, and there's nothing against Man City. It's just I'd like to see the smaller teams win. And then Southampton and West Ham. That'd be a great game. Southampton at home v West Ham. There's another team. West Ham would be like Spurs to me. If they get the win, if they get the FA Cup or something like that, it actually, like, you know, kick them on. I think they'd fucking really do well, and they'd attract more players and guarantee them Europa League, you know. They could get Champions League, you know. But I'm just sort of, it's just looking now that the tie is starting to, like, the FA Cup is starting to, the big boys are starting to show, that Chelsea, Liverpool, you know, Man City, Spurs are in there, West Ham are in there, you know. It's getting to the business end of it now, I think, you know. There'll be a few cracking games the next round as well. But we're not in it, and what can you do? You know, I think that was a big, like, you know, big fuck up for us. You know, just not fucking good enough. You know, and it's the whole mentality of this club. It has to change. You know, and we're all just fucking. I think every Arsenal channel, and, you know, everyone's the same. You know, there's a lot of Arsenal channels, and we're all saying the same thing. Really, you know, stuff has to change because we're only going downhill. And there's a few people that must be on heroin 24/7. Because they're talking absolute rubbish. They're talking as if they're on drugs. That this is the project. If you can't see it, you know, I can't see it. Please tell me if you're one of these people that trusted in Arteta and Edu and Vinay. Please put in the comments watch it. Why? You know, because I cannot see it. And it's no offense, I wouldn't be slagging anyone like that. You know, it's just, it's gutting. I'm just sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. But yeah, look, enjoy your rest of your Sunday evening. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, hit the like, hit subscribe. I'll be doing another video tomorrow. I'm going doing a few things next week. I'm on Stephen Featley's channel. I think True Gunners as well, and another few people. I'll be getting Jez as well on Friday. And I'm going to try and get Ola back as well. I might try him for Saturday as well. But look, we have plenty of notice on that, and if you see anything I put something up, whatever, hit the reminder on it. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel, and we'll keep it going. But take care, have a good Sunday evening. Arteta out.